you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Emarye here, and let's seriously talk about skincare in pregnancy. Let's talk about miscarriages. Let's talk about acne. Let's talk about emergency CS. All these insecurities and fears that most people don't talk about it. They talk about it, but people don't actually make noise about it. Let's start with acne and skincare in pregnancy. Actually, in pregnancy, some people glue up in pregnancy. I mean, their skin tones out when they are pregnant. Some people really actually get worse acne. That kind of acne that you notice like is boys. Those things that the boys that those actual fat kind of pimples that like that on the face, and their face are actually looking very terrible. If you have been maybe body shaming people, women that they have acne, it could just be pregnancy. People, at least hormones in pregnancy can really teach you a lesson. They can humble you, I mean. And the hormones treat women differently. Some women get so beautiful, some women get so terribly looking with acne. I mean acne, they get serious acne. But me, like in my first pregnancy, seriously had acne. I had acne, guys. I had acne, and my body darkened out. It's not like, yes, I mean, and no matter whatever I used, people say, oh, why not use all these bleaching products like that? People will suggest, yeah, no, it will just tone you. No, no, no. People are actually masking bleaching with body tone. It's not the same thing. Anything that has hydroquinone, anything that has steroids inside will bleach your body. It doesn't matter how many, how much percentage. I don't know which percentage. Even if it's 2%, it will bleach you. It's not good for your body, and the effects after is not very encouraging. It's not good. Those are things that give skin cancer and all of these things. But in pregnancy, if you are that woman that maybe the first trimester, because these things always happen in the first trimester, when you're already going to the second, third trimester like that, you really actually adjust. But always have these problems in pregnancy. I suggest that you go natural. The organic products that you can actually use that will actually tone your skin and take care of your face. Actually, you look for these fluffy towels, these towels that are actually sharp. I don't know whether I should call it sharp or how. You make sure you wash your face, even if you are washing your face with just savon. But I also recommend that you use black soap, even if you are using even just this savon macabo. I mean, this normal savon that we wash dresses, we call it in Cameroon macabo. You wash, you put it on the towel and you brush your face. I mean, you scrub your face very well, and then you put on, and avoid putting maybe your normal body lotion on your face. But if you have to put it, scrub your face morning and evening, at least you see changes. Those acne will go away. Even though we know during maybe the second trimester and third will go away, but try taking care of your face and stop using those hydroquinone products like those Carolite, Caroclear, all those things like that. Those things actually they might brighten you depending on your body, but in the long run it will still bring you problems. So actually those are things women don't really talk about it because they are afraid, they are ashamed, and all of that. But I think it's something that we should talk about it from time to time, especially acne. People tend to like, oh no, you are looking, it's pregnancy, it's normal. If you're using even the natural and it doesn't go away, just relax, it will go away with time. As your pregnancy progresses, it will also progress, the hormones will be reducing, and finally those things, your body will come back to normal. So it's not a big deal. But guys, have you, if you have been pregnant or planning to be pregnant or whatever, one other thing that people really don't talk about is because of fear is miscarriage. Sometimes when you get pregnant, you can, the fear of miscarriaging that child can overtake you. It can really overwhelm. It can really overtake. It can take over you, and you be living in fear. Me for one, I've had a miscarriage before, and so when I got pregnant with this current pregnancy, the fear of losing the child is just was taking over me. But that's something you should discuss to someone close to you about, and then you should go to the doctors and make sure that your child is doing well. But it will always be there. It will always be there. Many women don't really talk about it. Many women fear, especially women who just get married, because there's also this pressure when you are just newly married. There's a pressure of start of making babies, of you starting to make babies. There's a pressure of I want to already have a baby, I want to start making babies, or you are still planning to get married, you're already married, getting married, saying that, oh, the first 5 years of my marriage, I'm going to put, I have to deliver all my children. But you fear again, what if I miscarriage? So the fear is always there, whether you are married or not, or whether you are planning to give birth to children fast or what. The fear is always there, but people don't really make noise about it because of the fear that is behind it. But people should talk about it. It's normal. What will happen will happen. If you were to miscarriage or whatever, it will happen. Another overwhelming one is CS. Guys, when you're pregnant, you are not just being afraid that you might miscarriage the baby. You are afraid like, okay, what if I go to deliver? Especially women who have very intense labor. Some women have really very intense labor. Mine is really intense too. But do you even fear like, okay, what if I end up in the theater? What if I end up in the operation room to have a CS and you did not? It's different. It's different when you program that I will have a CS, because there are some women who choose that I would like to have a CS, some who choose to have a vaginal delivery. But you choose to have a vaginal delivery, that's natural delivery, and then maybe you go there, something happens, and you have to go into the emergency room or to the theater for operation. That's different. That fear is always there, and women are always overwhelmed and they don't want to talk about it because it's like in Africa you need to be strong. We need to, when you talk about that you are lazy. You talk about that you are being too dramatic. But those are things that you should talk about it because as it's accumulating, it can give you it can cause a mental problem. It can give you depression. You can become anxious, and that anxiousness and all those things can even cause you to lose the baby just naturally because of the fear and all of that. We should talk about it because when you start talking about it in our society, it depends. Oh, there's some cultures who don't want you to even morning sickness, or maybe these pregnancies that disturb people and you have to sleep, you are doing this and that. They will tell you that you are very lazy. It depends the culture that you find yourself inside too, because some cultures are so terrible. You don't even just want to hear. You need to be strong. Need to be strong, man. African woman, you need to be strong. You don't throw up anyhow. You don't feel dizzy anyhow. No, you have to be strong. You pretend that you are strong. Yes, ma'am. Mhm. So you have to really pretend that you are strong, and that's really overwhelming. The worst thing that people even just fear is death, because truth be told, there are some women who die. Mm, women die in the delivery room. People die in the delivery room. We. Go and sit down. Go and sit down. Women actually die in the delivery room, and it's no joke. So it's normal to fear. It's normal. It's very normal to fear. People should not be pressurizing you that no, you have to be strong and you die with emotions. Express your emotions to those who can express, those who can understand you. Don't die with them because oh God, it's like I did not sleep well. I'm just yawning all over this morning, even though I've not done much this morning. So we women should express themselves. Mm. This is our culture of being strong, and people are dying with mental health, people are dying with depression. Talk about it. Pregnancy is no joke. It's no joke. So thank you guys who have come to. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe and support your girl.